Dang, it's been a long time. I missed another week again. This is kind of feeling like a reoccurring thing. Today, I got a brand new desk room set up here. As you can see, I'm not directly in front of my background. I'm changing a number of things here in the man cave studio, trying to make it more accessible for me just to put my camera on my desk and go. And so I'm kind of going over this setup today so I can share with you all just all the changes that I've made. And there's gonna be a number of videos where I'm going in more detail and more depth of some of the products that I'm using here today. But without further ado, let's get into this wonderful video. Shall we? Huh? That's right. What's up, guys? And my name is Paul, and I run a channel here that encourages other creators that your future is whatever you make it. And I do that through video tutorials, gear reviews, and vlogs. And today, I'm going to show you my new studio setup here. Thanks to Mr. Caleb Pike for showing me this very creative setup, and it is been working pretty well for me here. It's nice, easy to set up, and it's mounted to my desk. Now, for those of you who have really watched me for a long time, I used to have my own studio desk that I built, and I downsized to this smaller desk here so it could fit nice and neat in my room and be a little more condensed. I had to get rid of a lot of stuff, and I'm very close. Well, this is the video where I'm going to show you kind of the final product, but I got some stuff going on over here that I gotta fix. But I wanted to get this video out and start showing you some of this stuff so I can later show you some of these products that are behind me that's kind of making this whole feel look the way it does. People all the time ask me, how do I get such great like studio lights, these like green colors, RGB colors? What exactly is it that I'm using? And today I'm gonna just go over everything that I'm using, and then I'll have smaller videos that break out in a little to show you all the products separately. Sound good to you? Alright, so let's get into it. So right now I am shooting with my Sony a7 III mounted onto this neat VESA mount system that I found from Sir Caleb Pike, a DSLR video shooter. And if you haven't seen that video, I will link it up here. It does a really great job of just showing you what a desk setup could look like. And if everybody's familiar with my channel, I also use a Falconize RX 18T key light with a grid and softbox attachment. It works very well for the setup. It's, I'd say, a tad bit heavy for the way that Caleb Pike mounts it, but that's only because I'm using a very weak ball head. I need to upgrade my ball head. I have a smaller Oben ball head, but I think with the bracket system that it comes with, I need to upgrade that a little bit. But right now it's working fine. I'm able to push it in and out of the way with ease. And then I got this, regular boom arm, one of the cheap ones off of Amazon, and then I have my Deity running on it, and I also have an extension cable that goes down the VESA system, and they come with these like nice little cable management brackets, so it just snaps right on there, and I can hide all my cables and tie them behind the desk, so it makes it look a little bit more neater. And I am continually modifying this. The only way I'm able to get this VESA mount onto this desk because of these raised edges of the desk. I had to put these like 2x4s with a 1x4 stacked on top of each other, and so the way I'm going to get around that is I'm just going to cut it down to a smaller size, stain the wood to match this, and cut it so both pieces are level, and I will have a nice little wood raised part so I can actually get this VESA that mount on here, and it won't look like a obstruction of two pieces of wood like it does now. So that's what I was really getting at. It's going to change. Everything else is fantastic. I have a little riser from my Mac, which is great because I can open up my laptop and do some training videos from this setup. With this angle, I can move this camera arm around if I want to. I can face forward, and you can see straight behind me. Right now I'm kind of angling this towards my background here. I kind of like that. All these plank leading lines kind of lead you to here, leading lines. As far as lighting goes, I'm able to control with my handy dandy smart assistant. I'm not going to say her name because, probably set your stuff off. And well, I got my handy dandy lamp in the corner. You can't really see it, but if you put my hand like right here, you can kind of see my hand glowing green. I got a Novastella smart bulb in there in this lamp. Background is actually also lit with Novastella. I'm kind of partial to Novastella. I think their products are fantastic. And in another breakout video, I'm going to show you kind of the difference of what my old Tarion TL10 lights, which I still do own and still use. There are some pluses and minuses to using like these Novastella floodlights. I really was trying to find and get into a system where I can control everything with my smart assistant, because it's just kind of cool to be able to walk in the room and say, turn on studio lights, and everything just goes. So, I mean, I guess I could try it right now. Turn off studio lights. Well, besides that sign, that's the only thing in my set. Alright. Turn on studio lights. And boom, I'm ready to go again. So this is a really nice system because this key light plugs straight into the wall and it has a hard on and off switch with just like a knob that controls how bright it is. There's no electronics to it or anything like that. It stays in exactly the same level I've always leave it at. So all I gotta do is just plug it into a smart outlet and I just kind of wire that into the group of my studio. Same thing goes for all the other smart products. You just label them all and put them all in a group. So I just tell my smart assistant to turn them all on and boom, I'm ready to go here. So essentially, if you could leave a camera on this mount and leave a microphone up here, you could have your studio ready to go and just plop down and tell your smart assistant to turn everything on and just go for it. Well, you might still need to turn the camera on, make sure the batteries are charged, make sure your SDs are good to go. I mean, for the most part, it's ready to go, but I think it's a really neat setup if anyone's aspiring to do that. The only thing I haven't been able to find is a really small light that does the same thing. All I have is like a regular aperture M9 with a green gel on this sign behind it. It's got these little small studio monitors by IK Multimedia. They're iLouds. They're supposed to be really flat. They're really great. Run it into a Focusrite 2-channel preamp, Scarlett 2i2. This whole desk setup is just really convenient, really easy. I got this desk from, I don't know, Bedrooms to Go or something like that, but it's just a Ashley Furniture model, nothing special. If I could go back, I probably would get something different just because of these raised edges. I had to modify it. I'd rather have like a flat desk or probably a stand-sit desk. I'm starting to get a bad back in my old age. It would be nice to be able to stand up. But overall, I've been very happy with this setup. And I guess I can't forget these Novastella lights. I'm trying to move out of the way. I still have them on stands here. That's one, and this is another one. They're floodlights. So they're 20-watt Novastella floodlights, and they come in a 2-pack. I think you can also get them in a single. But they're really made for outdoor accent lighting in your homes, or adding to your Christmas decor, which I probably will test out since I do have a Clark Griswold Christmas house-ish. They're made really to like mounts on like fencing or outside, and they're made to withstand the elements of the heat and rain and stuff like that. And I'll go more in depth and detail these lights when I do a full-on video, but I decided I wanted to set them up in here and see if they would work of replacing my other lights so that I could just have it go plug and play. They do run only on power, so I do have to plug them into the wall, but I really like that I don't have to worry about charging the battery. Sometimes when I would get ready to go and I'd realize, my Sony MPF batteries aren't charged, or the lights would just kind of die out in the middle. I do have that problem still with that M9, but for the most part, this whole setup is all on wall power, so I don't really have to worry about that anymore, which is very convenient. Yeah, these lights are not as bright as the Tarion TL10s. I'm shooting at 100 ISO right now with a pitch black room, so that's why I'm able to still get these really punchy colors. And you can make it work like I have here, but you know, you can find out more in that video. I'll probably post it later on in the week as well. I'm really looking forward to that video because this setup has been very great with these lights. I've been very pleased with them. You can just screw them on to the light stand and everything, and they look pretty good. You probably wouldn't have even known the difference had I not told you that I swapped out to something different. And the cool thing about it is, once again, they're all controlled by my smart assistant, so I could just yell out to her, change the color without no gels, none of that stuff. So they've been really awesome. So another product I highly suggest. I mean, they are Novastella, so they put out some awesome products. Yeah, they sent these to me to review, but I asked them, hey, can you send me these lights to review? I think they would work for this setup, and I think it'd make it for a great video. And luckily for me, it did work. So I have some nice lights, and I can share it with you because I'm always looking to share with you guys really good products that can make your filmmaking easier. That's what this whole channel is really about. That's why I'm sharing with you this desk. I don't have any Amazon affiliate yet. I got shut down because I don't have enough subscribers. I'm really just sharing this information so you guys can go out there, create better content, and I'm a gearhead, so I just love to see what kind of gear I can scrounge together to make everything work. And that's why I love videos like DSLR video shooters sharing this VESA system, and I'm always looking for ways to improve and make my filmmaking just that much quicker. And that's why I do all these things with the smart assistant. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it's not super long, but you know me. If you have any more questions about this whole setup, feel free to comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear what kind of questions you have, what kind of concerns you have, all that stuff. I'm here to answer your questions. I want to help you guys out. Don't forget to subscribe because I got plenty more videos coming, and we're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers this year. I know it. I know it. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna just slap them in the face, YouTube. Well, you know, I'll try my hardest. I hope this all helps you in your journey on being creative. And with that being said, I will see you in the future.